a long distance runner.
Oh, I will be seeing that.
Yeah, and I swim.
And you swim, I know, especially
so,
where you come from,
yeah.
Nigeria.
So I'm a swimmer. I'm a long distance runner. Those are the two major sports I do. But I used to play soccer. But like many of you who might be watching me, my father hated soccer. There are three things my father hated in life when I was growing up. And he hated me playing soccer.
Okay.
And he said I would never allow my child to join the military.
Yeah.
He hated military rule or the military service or services at that time. And thirdly, he hated Lagos.
Yeah. Hello viewers, my name is Koollife Kolawole from KTV, all the way from New York. I am here to introduce one of the greatest activists in our community, and this person has impacted our community so greatly, especially in Nigeria, Africa, and across the world. This person has sacrificed freedom, his comfort, the family lifetime to fight injustice across the world, Africa, especially in Nigeria. This person is the founder of Sahara Reporters, operated in New York, America, and is also the founder of AAC party in Nigeria. He also the presidential candidate who contested against President Buhari in 2019. We cannot say it all because of time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Omoyele Sowore live in United States of America. How are you, sir?
Thank you very much for having me. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Exclusive at KoollifeTV.com.
Welcome, Mr. Sowore, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to introduce you once again, because I know you are used to this every time. The last time I see one of your posts at Rise News recently,
yes,
that you spoke about something. Kindly tell us who is Omoyele Sowore and how did you end up in United States of America?
Oh, that's amazing. Well, I am a Nigerian, and I grew up in Niger Delta region of Nigeria, particularly Ondo State.
Okay.
And I attended primary school in Ondo State.
Yes.
In the Creeks.
Okay.
And also attended the University of Lagos. So in 1999, I came to the U.S. On what I would describe as self-exile.
Yeah.
Because the reason I say self-exile is because I fought alongside many great Nigerians to drive the military out of power. And it wouldn't make sense to say that I was exiled, because when everybody was leaving,
yes,
I did not leave. I stayed and fought, and I was bruised in the process, but I needed a break when we were planning the next phase of transition to democracy.
Yeah. I
decided to leave in 1999, and I came here and obtained a master's degree at Columbia University here in New York.
Yes, sir.
And after I was done, a few years later, I started Sahara Reporters, and my office is just actually down the street, around the corner.
Yeah, wow.
And then that was the next phase of my life.
Okay. That
took me to where I am now today. And I'm sure things I will be discussing shortly.
Yeah, thank you very much. And what do you think, why you suit and you're the best candidate for the Nigerian president? What makes you think?
Well, you say I completely had something against politics when I was growing up. Even when I was a student activist, I was an activist that was against partisan politics. I hated politicians. I never wanted to be addressed as a person known and referred to as a politician, because in my view, it is the same thing as calling somebody a thief, or a liar, or a deceiver. But I felt that if great people don't participate in leadership, the dregs of society will continue to manage the affairs of people of my country, and any country for that matter. This might sound like a cliche, but it is a reality that Nigeria had never enjoyed the kind of visionary leadership that could have taken Nigeria to that special position on the continent of Africa and in the world. And so at that point, I must say that I had done media to a point that I was convinced that media by itself cannot change society. And America, where we are seated today, this my streets, where Sahara Reporters used to be, has all kinds of newspapers. I mean, my building alone had over 10 media companies producing documentaries. There's a real estate newspaper, the Sahara Reporters, the radio stations, just on that block alone. Yet, America is the way it is today. So that's why I decided to plunge myself into what I would describe as revolutionary politics. That's why I started heading back home to Nigeria. Starting from 2016, 2017, and by 2018, I decided to make the most of my decisions to participate in politics and to become president of Nigeria. And to also disrupt the political system there. So I was the candidate of disruption in 2019.
Yeah, but people may say, because some of the things, because I've been on the streets, and when we're trying to campaign in the Gambia, in Senegal, in Liberia, in West Africa, also in Australia, a lot of people they actually know more of Sahara Reporter than Omoyele Sowore. Because they have seen a lot of great work that we Sahara Reporter have done. But if you tell people, did you know, is it the owner of Omoyele Sowore? Is it the owner, or is it the founder, or how is it related? So the question is that we have different political. Is it necessary for you to be a Nigerian president before you can take a shape, or why can't you take a position in terms of AU, UN, international? I think we have different areas of international organization. What do you think about that? Can't you be one of take a political thing which you can shape Nigeria from that platform?
If these positions you have described could help Nigeria, Nigeria will be in the situation that it is today. Because there are more than enough Nigerians who work at the AU, at the UN. In fact, there are Nigerians who work in the ICT sector here in America. There are people who work in tech, at Google, at Facebook, and they have a lot of influence. But they can't change Nigeria because to change Nigeria, you have to be having the most important position in Nigeria. That's the position of the president of Nigeria. There's no question about it. Because some people have also asked, why don't you go for Senate in Nigeria? Why don't you go as governor of your state?
Councillor.
Or councillor, you know. One of the things I don't do in life is that I don't allow people to project their weaknesses on me, or fears on me. And a lot of people do these things because they're afraid. You know, they feel inadequate to be who they are planned to be. Because those who are running Nigeria has made it look as if it's rocket science to run the country, whereas it is nothing. It is, as I usually say, if I were to sleep 24/7, I could run Nigeria. Nigeria would be better than it is today. That is, in my sleep, I can run Nigeria as a better country. So there's no reason to debate, qualification. I'm qualified to be president of Nigeria constitutionally. I have the exposure, I have the character, I have the vision. If you know Sahara Reporters, which was a global media company I started on a laptop, and it became a global company within less than 10 years, then why would you worry about the owner of Sahara Reporters making Nigeria become of global standard? No question about that. If I had been Nigeria's president since 2018, we would not be sitting here. We will be sitting in Nigeria discussing how much progress we've made in just a few years. Now you are probably going to be saying, how did you do it? How is it that you have electricity? How is it that you have your roads are in order? Why is it that your schools are working? And I'll be telling you, no, we haven't done enough. Because by now, I'll be on my second tenure. That is what I wanted for people to realize, that there is no reason to second guess capacity or capability or character here. What you can second guess is your own limitations. But I don't have to be limited by other people's, limitations or visions. So, and I'm not saying it to say that people who say that are foolish.
People that works there. So
but I'm just saying that this is what I know
Okay.
will become the solution of Nigeria's
Okay.
problem.
With your experience during your campaign, I know
Yeah.
sometimes when you were trying, because I saw you when you were doing that campaign, you go all over almost. You even went more than any president, even during the campaign.
There's nobody
2019.
in Nigeria's history,
Yeah.
and I make bold to say that,
Yeah.
that's ever done my kind of global
Rally
campaign.
campaign, international.
I started with town hall meetings.
Yeah.
I went around the world,
Yeah.
including visiting 4 cities in Australia in
Yeah.
a week. From Brisbane, I was in Melbourne, I was in Sydney, I ended up in Perth. And in all these places, I had town hall meetings. And I explained to Nigerians how Nigeria was such a great place and how I intend to even bring them back home.
Yeah.
Individually or collectively, whichever way they want to come back. And I went to South Africa, I went to Canada, I attended almost all the states in the US where you have Nigerians. I went to some places I went twice.
Yeah.
And I went to all the states in Nigeria except Borno and Yobe at that time. And I think Ebonyi, but later we went back to Ebonyi. And I met people, in markets. I met them in religious places. I went to schools. I did town hall meetings. I did rallies. And I, on my own, figured out Nigeria, not just by understanding it. Well, I studied geography and planning, but also by visiting and interaction and engagement with the people. So I came back with a holistic understanding of what Nigerians need everywhere you could find them.
Yeah.
I knew what the diasporans wanted. They wanted the ability to vote and a country they can visit or relocate to when they're tired of their, out of country location.
Yeah.
I wanted what the Northerners want. The women want their children to go to school. I know that the youth wanted schools. They want jobs.
Yep.
They want, adults want jobs. They want stability. People in general want security, both at economic and physical levels. Older people want their pensions paid. Workers wanted a living wage. I dissected and brought together all of this and analyzed it, synthesized it, and came to the conclusion that Nigeria didn't really have a problem. Going by what I found out. And it was why it became painful to me that Nigerians don't say it, that is not the problem. The problem is the kind of leaders you keep voting into power, the kind of elements that is empowered in our society to even approach the position of leadership is the problem of the country. Nigeria doesn't have a problem. Compared to other countries that I've been to, Nigeria is virgin land for development.
Okay.
Nigeria is a place where if you wake up today, you want to turn it into a completely different country. There's plenty of land. If you want to produce food, if you spit, it will grow. All right? If you want to produce electricity, I found a solution to it. I found that there's multidimensional ways of ending poverty, the so-called multidimensional poverty, so that Nigeria doesn't become a subject for study in American universities about poverty, where we would have been about progress by now.
So, all right, thank you for that. And with your rally, like I said, you've seen experience, you gain more experience, because I believe you gain more experience when you're doing, because seeing the reality on ground is totally different.
Yes.
And you see the way of the youth mentality that we have. We have a lot of people that support you, and also we have a lot of youth that opposite you and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like some of the questions you just raised right now is that during your campaign, you discovered that the market women, the talks, the agbero, they are very radical. They are very outside there to believe, to vote, because as a result of the kind of leadership you have in Nigeria, determine the kind of people that vote them in.
Yes.
Because when people say that Nigerian vote does not count, then why are they buying ballot
They
papers?
vote.
Why they give them 10,000? Why they give, if they believe, why are they bribing people in the INEC office if the vote does not count? But what I have studied is that they use this intimidation and bullying to scare people not to come outside to vote. So as a result, we have the tugboats, the agberos, the market women, the other people.
But let me surprise you.
Yeah.
Right? When we would come in contact with the thugs, it was with reverence. I said, oh, Sowore people, you're different. We came across a lot of thugs in 2018 and 2019 in particular. And we didn't have police. We didn't have police because we would travel by ourselves. We arranged our own security, but there was nowhere we couldn't go to. in some places it was difficult, particularly Lagos, because, they carpeted Lagos. Lagos is carpeted with thugs everywhere. But I will tell you that no group of thugs could ever force me to pay them. Because I'll make it very clear that I have no money to give you. You're at liberty to detain me or kill me if you want. But I have the same right as every one of you. And I can't pay you to come and save you. And they respect that. Because some of the thugs, the people we call thugs are graduates.
All right. I saw some video in the past where during the time of MQ Abiola, you were in the video in the background, you were doing your activism during Abacha time, when things were so hard, when there was no internet that can even save you, that can help you to communicate with people. At that time, there's no way you can communicate with anybody. If you are locked up, some people might not see you for 2 years, 3 years.
That's right.
But at that time, I see you outside, a lot of people were outside like you, and at that time, it was military regime. You dare not even come outside, you risk your life. But you came outside and some people came outside. So now, do you want to tell me that the youth we have there at that time and the youth we have today, when the internet has come, where people can be on the internet, or people can be on, we have that kind of thing called internet Yahoo, we have people, musicians, we have many things that people, internet, social media, that people have become addicted to internet. Don't you think some of those things are the one that affected some of the youth to have that orientation and to hijack back their country from this cabal?
So let me tell you what it did to Nigerian youth. And if you studied anywhere in the world, you understand why it's effective. The moment you take legitimate education away from young people, I'm not talking about literacy, I'm talking about education. Because you can go to school and you will not understand anything. Because they remove your teachers, they remove, even in some places in Nigeria, remove the roof in the classroom. So over time, the first thing the Nigerian political elite did was to attack education. When I was in the university, we still had education because water was running in my hostel. We had mosquito nets, we had electricity at the University of Lagos. And our classrooms were decent. But over the years, they've taken away all the subsidies that could make people have real education. So you are now producing young people who are not educated. Being a social media influencer is not the same thing as being educated. In fact, having a PhD these days doesn't mean that you're educated, because it may just mean that you have figured out how to get the certificate. And you may not have the knowledge. So it is why Nigeria became what it is. When you had a huge population of people who went through school and schools didn't go through them, then you can understand why there's no consciousness. And any education or literacy that doesn't give you consciousness is just another name for ignorance. And you saw that when some of these young people talk about issues, and I keep saying, nothing is more dangerous than half knowledge. That knowledge that you brag about, that you know everything when you don't know anything. And that is what social media has come to promote. So with 140 characters, somebody can just tell you that he knows literature more than Wole Soyinka. And rubbish him. And then he will have 1,400 people saying, wow, yes, we support you. Whereas he has never read the foreword of a book before, written by Shino Achebe or Soyinka. So that's the problem. The attack on education, and this is global, because this came through the World Bank and the IMF policies that say, why subsidize education? But guess what? The same IMF and World Bank that said education should not be free in Africa, in Nigeria in particular, are now the ones hiring our doctors and nurses to come and take care of them after COVID. You get my point? If you are a nurse in Nigeria, you apply to go and work in the UK, they will even pay you Uber from your house to go to the airport because you are hotly needed. What have they done? They've removed all the doctors and nurses that should be taking care of us. And had we continued with free compulsory education that was started in the 80s, that sent me into school, Nigeria will have enough doctors now, not just for Nigeria, but for those who might want to leave. But what the attack on education has done is that Nigeria has only been able to produce 42,000 doctors for 200 million people. Whereas the per capita of nurses alone in the US is over 2 point something million nurses, like highly qualified nurses, for 350 million people.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have 42,000 doctors. Go and do your Google search and see how many doctors in America. And America doesn't even have enough. They still have to import doctors from Nigeria, India, Pakistan, Philippines, anywhere they could find doctors and nurses. So I'm just giving that as an example of why it came. What you're seeing now is as a result, in particular, of attack on education.
Okay.
Yes.
So you think
affordable
education is the main factors why? Okay. But if you look at the elections in Nigeria,
Yes.
with the way we see how it was hijacked and everything, we see the people that hijacked the election were not actually the old cabals, were not actually the old people that we are trying to take out from the power. It's still the same youth. Is it the same people that we are fighting for?
Well, you have to understand where they are with election rigging. They have actually, if you pay attention to it, they are no longer after ballot papers anymore. They don't need the thugs to hijack ballot papers. They might need the thugs once in a while to create an atmosphere to scare people and demobilize people from going to vote. But where the real rigging takes place, or selection takes place now, I don't want you to be calling it election, it's selection, is after people have finished voting. It's within the collation centers. And those ones don't even need thugs. It's when you have gone to sleep that they use their calculator to manipulate things. And by the time you wake up in the morning, the guy who was winning has lost. And when you shout, they say, go to court. But don't forget, over the years, they have also populated the courts with their families, friends, and relatives. And there's no way you can get justice from Nigerian court system. It's not possible. They are just courts that are living in buildings. They are not courts of justice.
Okay. All right. So, hello viewers. We like to go on a short break right now, and
This is going to blow your mind.
Right
With Koollife Cinematic Studio, we've got you covered. All-in-one services, cinematic photo, video, and drone shots, giving your attendees a unique perspective. Step into the future with our 360 photo booth, creating immersive 360-degree photos. Need music that keeps the energy high? Our DJ sets fit your event perfectly. Want to broadcast live? Koollife offers top-notch live streaming services. Let's make your next event unforgettable with Koollife. At Koollife Studio, we are a multimedia business that covers the most important moments in your event. Whether it's a wedding, a movie, a podcast, a music video, or any special event, we bring your vision to life with stunning cinematography. Our team of experts captures every detail, making your memories feel like a Hollywood film. Our studio space is available for hire for your TV show or studio photo shoot. We train interested cinematographers and hire casual workers. Book now and get 50% off today. Contact us today, koollifetv.com.
Get an affordable website, logo, and business card within 72 hours. You don't need to break the bank for a stunning website and logo. At Koollife Multimedia, we believe every small business deserves a shot at greatness. Our affordable SEO, SMO, domain name, and hosting packages. Get your NDIS disability websites, drop shipping, e-commerce, restaurant, and salon booking websites today. Get your business name, ABN, business contents and policy, and business social media pages, brochures, and flyers now. We can also create a job CVs, cover letters, and letterheads. Our team of creative wizards is here to bring your vision to life. We can boost your website and promote your business.
Koollife Multimedia is your one-stop shop for all things business growth, dynamic digital marketing, and expert business coaching that fine-tunes your strategies. Our team knows exactly what your business needs to thrive. We provide top-notch services that won't break the bank.
Contact us today at www.koollifemultimedia.com.
Welcome to the Billionaire Mentor Club. We're here to guide you on the path to financial freedom and success. From AI profits to Forex and cryptocurrency trading, stock investments, and even TikTok shops, we've got it all covered. Imagine monetizing your social media, becoming a top influencer, or mastering digital marketing. With our expert mentors, you'll learn the secrets to passive income and strategic investments. But that's not all. Our coaching extends to cybersecurity mentorship and skills development for both children and adults. Join a community of over 7,000 investors and 1,000 mentors worldwide, all dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step towards your future success today. Visit www.billionairementor.au and unlock your potential with Billionaire Mentor Coaching. Your journey to financial freedom starts now. To increase multicultural awareness in the community. You're part of something bigger now. At Koollife Community Support, we're on a mission to boost multicultural awareness in mental health, domestic violence, educative dialogue, youth empowerment, migration challenges, cybersecurity, law-abiding awareness, community policing, prison outreach, scammer awareness, disability music workshops, Operation Catch the Young. At our community support, addressing domestic violence is crucial for ensuring the safety and well-being of community members. It involves raising awareness, providing support to victims, and educating people about prevention. Our parental awareness is crucial for building strong, supportive communities. It helps parents recognize and address their children's needs, fostering healthier development and well-being. We create awareness about your protection because scammer awareness is essential for a safe and secure community. Koollife Community Music Therapy is a powerful tool for fostering emotional well-being and social connections in our community. It helps reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, while promoting relaxation and positive emotions. Koollife Community Policing is crucial for fostering trust and collaboration between law enforcement and residents. It promotes safety by encouraging police officers to engage with the community, understand its needs, and work together to solve problems. Are you looking for a house or a job? If you're struggling with rental issues, we've got your back. We advocate for tenants in privately rented accommodations to ensure they meet their tenancy agreements and responsibilities. Our youth empowerment is key to building vibrant, resilient communities. By providing young people with the skills, resources, and opportunities they need, we foster their growth and potential. Empowered youth are more likely to engage positively in their communities, drive social change, and inspire others. It's about nurturing the leaders of tomorrow and ensuring they have a voice today. For more information, please visit www.koollifecommunitysupport.org. Together, we're stronger.
Secure your home and business with a smart AI CCTV camera by Koollife, affordable CCTV and alarm systems. Without breaking the bank, we offers top-notch features at an unbeatable price, ensuring your peace of mind 24/7. Why choose Koollife Tech? Smart AI cameras have an affordable price, fast installation, payment installment option, are easy to use, and have a month warranty. Pay $499.99 today and get 2 cameras with installation and phone configuration. Pay $999.99 today and get 3 cameras with a monitoring tablet, mini solar, installation, and phone configuration. Tomorrow price is different. Grab this promo deal now. Monitor every corner of your home and business with high-definition clarity, day or night. Our smart AI technology distinguishes between people, pets, and vehicles, reducing false alarms and informing you of real threats. Stay connected with instant notifications sent directly to your smartphone, so you're always in the know. See clearly, even in complete darkness, with our superior night vision capabilities. Set up your security system in minutes with our user-friendly installation process. Communicate with visitors or deter intruders with the built-in microphone and speaker. Visit koollifemultimedia.com and purchase a smart AI CCTV camera today. The promotion ends tomorrow.
To train, or probably you want to join the KTV, you want to become a TV presenter, or probably you want to be a movie actress, you want to understand about filmmaking, or probably you want to learn about filmmaking, you want to know about how TV program go, or probably you just want to do an excursion. This studio is open for you. Is there anything in the community you think we should be concerned about, or you want us to create an awareness about something that is very important in our community, or emergency funding? Please contact us at KTV. We're going to help you. And probably if you have a children who actually wanted to be trained to know about multimedias, about filmmaking, register your children, register yourself, register your families, register your friends. This platform will train people about cinematography, we train people